everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm working today. I have three things to discuss today, and we'll wait for a couple people to come in before we get started. But I'm going to just keep working. If you're lurking, let me know. I'm taking pictures of the jewelry for my Friday night whatnot auction. I have some shipping to do today, and a couple other things. Oh, a couple other things I got to get listed, but I didn't only have a mental list. I didn't write it down, so I have to try to remember everything I'm trying to accomplish today. Let's see. Anyone going to join us this morning? I'm going to keep working while people are filtering in. Adjust this a little bit. There we go. Anyone? Anthony, how are you? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Feel free to join the stream if you want. I'm working and listing today. Pam, good morning. Glad you're here, Pam. I have good news for you. Good news for you today. Feel free to join the stream if you want. The link's at the top. I am taking pictures and listing the second half of my Friday night jewelry whatnot auction. I did 50 the other day. I'm doing 50 more today. And I have an idea for another show that I want to bounce off people, and see where we can go from there. And then I have a live tomorrow coming up that we'll talk about in a few minutes. But Pam, are you on today? Mr. Bisalot, are you is this show on today? I would imagine it is. I haven't heard anything different, but I'm just asking. If anybody's going back and rewatching this, make sure you go check out both A Little Old and A Little New. Pam does her own auctions and has some great stuff. And full-time reseller Anthony. Boy, I've gotten some great stuff from Anthony. He does some great auctions, some great items. Give them a follow if you're not already. Say. So not 6 people. All right. So again, today I'm trying to get the second half of my inventory done for the whatnot auction on tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tomorrow. On Friday night at 8:30, and tomorrow. And Pam, this is where you may want to take some notes, if you will. Tomorrow I am doing a live show at noon, just before Mr. Bisalot. A live show where I'm going to preview all of the Snoopy and Charlie Brown and Peanuts items that I'm going to do on my Snoopy whatnot on September 28th, 1 o'clock on September 28th. I can do about a 15-second video of preview there, or 15 to 30 seconds on whatnot. I'm going to do a live show tomorrow at noon, and there's a link on my page, but to go through all of the items kind of in more detail so that people have an idea of what's coming up. The only thing I won't know tomorrow is how I'm going to bundle things. I'm going to show all the items in detail. I got to pull them all out and unpack them here when we're done, and then and unpack it all, and then and go from there, and then pack it back up so that I have it ready for the 28th. Pam, it's okay. I hope you're feeling better. Loading trucks was a bad week. How close are you to emptying that place out? John, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. So that's the first two things I want to talk about. I have I'm working today. It's a listing show, so I am working today on listings for my whatnot auction on Friday night. Snoopy preview tomorrow, just a preview. Nothing's for sale. It's just a preview of the items that I'll have for the show on the 28th. August still. Yeah, I can imagine, Pam. There's still a lot there. That's what happens when you work for a guy that's called buys a lot, right? He buys a lot and needs warehouses to fill up, and it fills up. Just I don't have a warehouse, but my space fills up real quick. And then so the third thing, and then Miss Bonnie, how are you? Hope you're feeling better. The third thing I wanted to bring up, and I want to bounce ideas off of everyone here in the chat. I'm going to do a new segment, new show here on my YouTube channel, where I show like 5 items. Right, it's a sale, 5 items, and only 5 items. Buy it now. But I'm going to let a 6-sided die. I'm going to do 3 rolls of the die, and that's going to determine the price on at least one of the 5 items. Maybe all 5. Maybe we'll have to see how that goes and what the items are. But so the most that you would pay for something is $6.66. The least that you would pay is $1.11, and it's buy it now. And I will hold the stuff if you want until you reach $30 and do free shipping. If you want the stuff, or if you don't think you'll accumulate $30, Darlene, good morning. Thanks for coming in. If you don't think you'll accumulate $30, or you want the item sooner, let me know. I can calculate the shipping for you. I'd prefer not to, but so that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be quick, easy. Buy it now. Those prices will only be good for that day, for while I'm live on that show. And the plan is to have every item be well worth at least $6.66. If I roll 3 6s on the die, then be at least worth that. And if it's less than that, well, then that's wonderful. But I need help with a name. I was going to call it 5-item Friday or something like that, but I can't commit to. I can't guarantee that I can do it every Friday. I may have to do it as a pop-up sometimes when I have 5 items to go. I may have to do it at other times when it fits in. I can't commit to every Friday right now. That's just not something I can do at a certain time, unless I did it really early in the morning, and then I'm afraid of who may not, or how many may not be awake yet. Thoughts on names. 5-item. It's going to be 5 items. Buy it now with the roll of the dice or the die to determine the cost. And just wondering, Fridays just this ones. Just this one. Fridays just this ones. Good to hear, Bonnie. Glad you're here. Glad you're feeling better. That's excellent. So if you have ideas for a catchy title that I can use that doesn't have the day of the week in it, because again, can't commit to just Fridays, I am more than happy to hear them. But I'm going to do this here in just a second. So I'm going to roll a die in my new show to figure out what the price will be on these buy it now items. I'm going to roll one single die for the price. Lewis, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. If you haven't, I'm sure everyone here has, but if you have not, and let me get you a wrench, Lewis, thanks for coming in. Cody, thanks for coming in. Good to see everybody. I'm giving people wrenches. So this is a listing show. I am listing in a minute. I'm going to start listing the second half of my inventory for my Whatnot show on Friday. Tomorrow I will have Miss Susanna. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Feel free to join the stream if you'd like. Tomorrow at noon, everyone going to want to see if you're interested in the Snoopy and Peanuts Whatnot show on September 28th that I'm holding, all Peanuts and Charlie Brown and Peanuts gang themed. I'm doing a preview of that tomorrow at noon here on this channel live. I'll go through each piece. Nothing's going to be for sale tomorrow, but you ask questions, get an idea. This will give you time to go back and watch the video, look things up. get a sense of what I have and what you're willing to pay if you want to join that. If you want to join that whatnot on September 28th. Um, so that's my day. What's everyone else up to? I'm looking for a name for the 5-item thing, and I'm looking for anyone that wants to join the stream while we're working to chat. And Susanna, I'm on the StreamYard tab so that you don't have to knock knock like you do. Cody, did I not get you a wrench? There we go. Cody's wrenched. Main point of this listing is to motivate people to list and get their reselling work done. Feel free to drop your links to your channels, your stores, your items, anything that's appropriate for YouTube. And the more items, more eyes we can get on our items, the better. So feel free to drop any of those links. And don't forget, we are. It seems like it was just yesterday, but it's coming up quickly. The June Jeopardy show is June 5th at 7:30 p.m. That's Sunday. Our Jeopardy style game. We got my friend Chris, who won last time. Larry, who does his morning show at 6:30 every Monday through Friday, and then Mr. Picky. Picky, Nikki's husband, won the giveaway, the spot last month with the random giveaway for a contestant. So FTR. So I'm catching up on the chat here as I was there's Susanna. Good morning.
Good morning. How's everyone?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, just okay.
All right. Okay's not bad.
No. It could be worse.
That's right. And I was in mid thought for a second ago. Kelly Reseller Lewis, if you haven't checked out his channel, he does auctions on Tuesday nights, and he has some great whatnot shows too. He did graphic tees yesterday. He's done some foil prints, some really great stuff. Give him a follow both in YouTube and on whatnot if you're looking for some great deals, great auctions. So give him a follow.
My Pam.
Fewer or less, five
Yeah,
items. Fewer or less, 5 items. Buy it now. Fewer or less.
my beautiful Pam. Pam, I'm going to send you a text. I need to get a hold of you.
Fewer or less. Fewer or less, 5 items. Buy it now. Fewer or less. So John's trying to help out with this new idea that I have, the name, and I appreciate that because I just a message. Just a message. I'm trying. Just a message, Jimmy.
Kelly, how's Dad doing?
You cut out a little bit there, Susanna. Kelly. Susanna was asking how your dad's doing, Lois.
Right.
Anybody? So I'll show you the stuff I'm listing today as I work through it. Susanna, what are you up to today?
Tina and I are going to be doing invoicing and shipping today that I have to do for the past 2 weeks. So
That is always a pain, isn't it?
It really is. He's recovering and doing better. Awesome, Kelly.
Very cool to hear. Awesome. That is right.
Yeah, it really is.
So we may test out this theory today. This whatever we're going to call it theory with one item for everybody that's in the chat. We'll see how it goes. See how much listing I get done. But I may roll the die 3 times and offer a buy it now for whatever those 3 numbers are, and we'll see Sorry, got to go. Darlene, thanks for coming and have a great day.
You, Darlene, love you, honey. Take care.
Kelly, did I miss Kelly? Or is it Callie? Um, yeah, invoicing, Susanna. That is and shipping. When you got to do all that, and then first you invoice, right? It's like touching it three times again. It's like touching your items three times. You have to four times. You have to buy it. You have to prep it. There's two. You have to sell it. That's three. You invoice it. That's four, and then you ship it. That's five. And that is such a that
Yeah.
is such a time suck out of everything. Um, but
John's saying his fingers are drunk.
how do you get just your fingers drunk, John? Or is that
My
just
my head is drunk. I've been so dizzy.
yeah? I hear you, Susanna. It's not. It has not been a good few days. So,
Mm-mm.
but so I'm going to start listing here while we're
Since you are showing for us to look up how about treasure hunt.
since you are showing for us to look up how about treasure.
Where'd Cody go? She's not talking.
I don't know. She was here just a second ago. So Bonnie, showing for you to look up two different things. So I will be showing tomorrow at noon. I'm doing the Snoopy preview for the Whatnot auction, so that everyone has a chance to look up uh, the items before the auction on the 28th. I just want to get that out there tomorrow so that plenty of people can go back and watch. If they can't be there live tomorrow, they can go back and watch, take a look at things, scan through it, and then look those items up before the 28th. What I'm talking about with the dice, that'll be you'll have only while it's live, only while I'm live during that show for those prices. Um, the whatever it is, whatever the items are, if people want to buy them, fine. And I will eventually bring people up, and I may do it like I do here. After the first one, I may put the StreamYard link at the top, and anyone that's willing to allow me to roll the die to sell their item and offer free shipping at least after $30, free shipping either on the item or free shipping after $30, depending on how you want to do it. Um, if you're willing to do that and come on camera, I may just invite people, let them get some sales as well. Again, anywhere between $1.11 if I roll 3 ones to $6.66 if I roll 3 sixes. So that's
Pam, you're still not feeling better, hun? Wow. Oh, and Cody, your hands hurt. That's why. Yeah, I should have known that. I know I'm interrupting you. And I sound like a drag this morning, don't I?
no, you sound tired. That's how you sound. That's to be honest.
Yeah.
I
You know
look
when
at
you
the
feel,
pictures here.
you know
What's
when
that?
you feel, when you feel like there's like that headache you know is going to come.
I do. Absolutely, I do.
Yeah. So that's what I'm like. I took the meds to see if I can prevent it, but I don't believe that it's going to. I think it's going to be a bad week, but I don't know.
I was flat out on what is that? Sunday. Early Sunday, I was flat out. Couldn't. I
Were
was like,
you?
oh, so much for. We had Mother's Day plans and everything else, and I got, by early afternoon, I was doing better, but um, it was a rough weekend.
Hey, Evie. How are you, Evie?
Evie, Miss Canadian Scrapper, thanks for coming in. Jeffrey, good morning. Good to see you.
And Jeffrey. Yeah. Yeah. See, Pam even said, not 100% yet, working on it. Tired still. I don't know too if it has to do with all the pollen, the allergies, but my eyes are so dry. Oh, I'm not turning this show into oh my god, I feel sick. I'm not doing that. Okay.
No, you're fine. I mean, I get it. The I have a whole segment on my show that I haven't done much with, the migraine compass. I haven't touched that in a while, but all of that stuff, sore hands, new shoulders, whatever Pam, Pam's, I'm calling it the flu as a general, it's not, maybe not the flu, it's just a general term, Pam's yuck that she's got, the
Hmm.
migraines. I mean, from a reseller's perspective, all of us in here are either buyers or sellers. So we're in the reseller market somewhere. And, you know, all of that stuff affects us, and we got to take care of ourselves. That's the most important part. We got to take time for ourselves. So
Yep. Use eye drops at night. I gotta start doing that, and I don't. See, that's something that I need to do.
I, Jeffrey, now you do a chart on Thursday. I probably have to work on Thursday. Now I do. Now you do. Not sure what you're saying, Jeffrey. I do a show on Thursday. It's the same type of show where I'm listing. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9:45, and I encourage everyone after this to go right over to JJ and Big Barn. But if you if you can make it, that would be great, Jeffrey. If you're working, well, don't get in trouble at work for watching the show because that wouldn't be good. So I'm showing as I'm listing that's what I just listed. The matching earrings,
Hey,
whatnot.
I some really cool stuff from you the other day on whatnot.
Did you get your package already?
No, but I'm
No.
saying what you were showing, amazing, amazing buys.
Yeah. So
Hello.
I will, and I appreciate that. But I will tell you that one thing I am doing, I'm moving up to $2 start now.
Oh, you
Um,
should.
I mean, you have to be happy with where you start something, and I was everything that I sold, I was happy where it was, um, and I won't, um, you know, a lot of people won't say what they, how whatnot works or whatever in terms of fees. So when you sell something for $1 on whatnot after fees and whatnot share and the processing fee for payment, which is the 2.9% plus 30 cents on every transaction. That's typical across PayPal, eBay, almost every platform. You net. Ella, good morning. Good to see
Good
you. You
morning.
net 59 cents, right? You net 59.
59 cents.
Right. That's on $1. If you sell it for $1, you net 59 cents, and then you have to take into account the envelope that you put it in or the box that you put it in, depending on what you're shipping, and the tape and the label, and that's a lot of work for 59 cents minus your shipping stuff. So, um, worked on
Ella,
fish on the ocean, an oyster farm. That sounds cool.
Ella needs a wrench.
Ella needs a wrench. Absolutely. Ella, where'd you go?
Bobby,
Bobby,
what are
what are
you
you doing?
what are you doing, Bobby? You just got caught, Bobby. You were lurking. We know you're there now.
There's uh, there's Ella's wrench. Again, feel free to drop your links, your stores, your items. Start your items at $3, Pam. Yeah, that's probably a good idea too. Um, and I don't because I don't want to. And Suzanne, I appreciate what you said about me showing great things. And I did that dollar start last time. It was my first jewelry show, not my first whatnot show, but my first jewelry show. And the I need to get out of that before people start expecting that every single time. So,
Yeah,
um, and I think you're right, Pam. That may be where I have to go. Um,
I agree. I that was just. insane, like seriously insane. When I saw you starting it at $1, I'm like, oh my god. But I did get the fly. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see that one.
I have another one coming up on Friday night, very similar.
Oh really?
Yeah, I can't get it right at the moment, but it's similar, not the same, not exactly the same. And I was surprised because when I pulled it out of the box that I'm listing from, my first thought was, oh no, did I not put this in Susanna's package? Because and then I was like, oh no, no, it's different. So
I wouldn't care if you didn't send anything else as long as you sent that. I would have been happy.
it's you should have it. I here's something too. I can't. I have to on the phone. I can see everything that I sold right on my phone. I can see a list, and then I can click on it and say, okay, Susanna bought this, and this person bought that, or whatever. I can't track it unless I go to the laptop. Um,
You
and
know what? I'm just going to give you a little tidbit, and anyone that goes on whatnot. So when you're bidding, right,
yeah,
and then when you win, and I think like 25 seconds is way too short. Like honestly, but after I was done buying and I was going to leave, I says, okay, I'm going to go hit pay. So I hit the little icon pay, and I'm like, well, why can't I pay? And I'm
you,
like, what the hell? And I'm like, what? Maybe the invoice is at PayPal. And I went over to PayPal, and then it automatically, you pay for it.
you pay immediately, right? That is from a
It
seller's
comes
perspective.
out.
That is great because you and I were just talking, Susanna, about invoicing and stuff, and that there's no waiting for payment. I have
Mm-mm.
heard I have heard rare cases where someone's payment information isn't working. Something's wrong with the card or something.
Uh-huh.
There's a payment processing problem, but
Yeah.
those are few and far between. But you're sold right away, sold and paid. So you don't like that? You would prefer an invoice or
No, no. I didn't know what to expect on that. So I was thinking, once I was done buying everything, then I would get an invoice and then I would pay. I didn't know exactly how it worked. But like I said, I kept hitting that pay icon, and it wasn't doing anything. And then I was like, what's going on? Maybe they sent the invoice to PayPal. And I went over, and when I went over, it was already, it had gone through. So I definitely like it. I'm telling you, I like that.
yeah, that's Pam says she's going to do a $3 jewelry auction at some point. I think you're right, Pam. $3 is what it is, and um, you're right. You got to make it worth your time. And like I say, I did fine the other night. If you want to look at like hourly wage, I did okay, right? But it's a lot of work to put. Like I did the first half of my inventory the other day, not live. I'm going to try to get the other half done today. So there's 2 days of that, plus 2.5 hours of show, plus an hour of shipping anyway. Um,
Hmm.
that is the big downside. And I hope people that are getting into whatnot, Pam's shipping right now. She said she was just doing shipping this morning. That's the one thing. If you're going to do 100 items, and even if you only sell 50% of them, which you hope you sell more than that, but even if you only sell 50%, you got to package up 50 things in 2 days.
Hmm.
Uh, but and that's a lot. That's a lot of, especially if you have 50 individual buyers. I did
Yeah.
not. You bought a few things, and a couple other people bought. Some couple people bought 15 and 16 items from me the other night, so they all went in one box. But um, that's I think people may find that they struggle with that. If hang on, I've got to get my charger.
Hey, Jersey. Hey, Bread. I'll let him know when he's back to rent you. And Glenn is here. Going on what now? I'll stick with YouTube, right, Pam? Yeah. Have enough. Is he going around in circles and you guys still can hear me? Did he go away? Or is it me? Okay, so you can hear me. So it's just him. Uh, phone dead. Oh, phone dead. Thank you, Miss Cody. So he's the one that's oh, it just became my channel. Guys, get ready. Let's go. Let's just run amok in here. Oh, oh, Jabby said he's coming back now. He just texted me. I guess we can't have fun. Dad's coming. He's got the whip. Did you guys miss me yesterday? I missed you guys. Right, Cody? Susanna is unsupervised. Oh, if I felt better, I'd be running amok. So yesterday, I ended up going to Boston with my daughter and my son-in-law. Oh, so much walking that I was so dizzy. I almost fell from being so dizzy. Cody, funny, funny, funny.
There we go.
Oh, he's back, guys. He's back.
I know. Sorry. So I forgot to plug in my laptop. I was running my laptop this morning and I didn't have it plugged in, and I got a warning that said battery's low, right? And that's when I said, "Hey, I've got to go get my charger." I stood up to get my charger, and the laptop just said, "No, I'm done now." So, um, I don't know. What did I miss?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
I was good.
I see Cody said, "Oh God, Susanna's unsupervised." Um, oh boy, Bobby. Good morning.
Right, Gypsy? Yes. We all need a day someday, sometimes. Absolutely. We do.
Who do I owe a wrench to?
AKA bread.
There they are. Okay,
We
wrenched.
only made a mess.
We only made a mess. Um, so I'm throwing this out there again. If there are more ideas for that show, and what do you think about that show, the 5 item show for rolling the dice for the price?
I,
Again,
I that was before I got in. I didn't really hear it.
you want me to say it again? I will. So I'm looking to do a new segment, and I'm looking to do a new show here where I show 5 items and only 5 items. Swamp Picker, thanks for coming in. Buy it now, 5 items, and at least one, if not all 5. I'm still playing with that. I will roll this foam die right here, and that will determine. I'll roll it 3 times, and that'll determine the price. So you'll either pay as low as $1.11 if I roll 3 1s, or you'll pay as high as $6.66 if I roll 3 6s.
Oh, I
And
don't like the 66 number.
well, I know that number is not, but I can't put a. The chances of that coming in are slim, um, but and then I do free shipping, so it would be either I hold the item, which I'd be happy to do, uh, if you think you're going to participate more and get up to $30, um, or we can work out calculated shipping. And that's what's telling me I probably won't do that for all 5 items. I won't roll the die for all 5 items when I do it, because somebody would have to buy. You have to average $5 or $6, and that's going to be tough when you roll the die to get that to get to the 30 on that day. So I'll have other items at reduced prices. These are going to be These are going to be reduced priced items. Buy it now. That are at least, and the ones that I roll a die for are going to be worth at least $666. And but I need a name. I need a catchy title for that
Mm.
for that show. And so I was thinking like 5 item Friday type of thing. But then as I said earlier, I don't always want to do it on a Friday, and I may not be able to some Fridays if I'm away or whatever. So I may pop up on a Thursday night. I may pop up on a Sunday morning to do that sort of stuff. Suzanne, I can't hear you. Hang on.
Because I wasn't talking.
Oh,
I was listening.
Treasures to die for because you're using a die. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that, Cody. Robin.
That's actually.
Morning, y'all. So that's the idea. The 5 items, some quick sales, and the other thing is whatever the prices are on that while I'm live that day, they're only good for while I'm live on that show.
Hey,
I'm not
Rob.
if I roll something for $1.23 and no one buys it, I may bring it up again the next time, but it's whatever the roll of the die is that time. So it's not a email me later if you want to buy it at $1.23. You got to come in, you got to participate. You have to subscribe to make a comment in that's how most people have it set up, is to only subscribers can comment in the chat. So you get those prices for while we're live on that show. And again, I will hold them. If you want to wait until $30, I'll do free shipping at that point, or we can do calculated shipping if you want it sooner, or don't think that you would come back soon enough to get it. But it's and again, I would invite people on eventually if they were willing to bring up an item, show it, and let me roll the die for the price, and then offer free shipping under the same terms that I do, free for 30 or free right off the bat or free after 30 type of thing.
I think you should use 4 die, not 3.
4 die rolls.
Yeah.
Well, I could, but there are going to be some things that wouldn't be worth $60, right? If I rolled a 6 on the first.
That's just the luck of the draw. That's how craps is played, isn't it?
So what I could do, I could say, okay, the first number is a 1, and the next 3 rolls are determined by the die. If those type of items come up, I could do that too. It's going to be either 1111 or 1666, depending on what the rolls are, or anywhere in between. And I do have some items that would fall into that category. Again, I think for me, it's important to make sure that whatever the top price is, that the item is worth at least that. And then if you get it for less, if I roll, 221, then you're getting a deal on it. But
I don't mean to cut you off, but Robin's saying I'm excited. I got approved for super thanks on my uploaded content video. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I have no idea. A super thanks. Pam, would you like to come on? Pam, would you like to come on? Oh, it's like a super chat. Oh, all right.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Good morning, Annie. Good to see you.
Congratulations.
That is cool.
I'm waiting, Pam. Can you hear me tap?
The world can hear you
like
tap.
Eve now. Tap, tap, tap.
Robin says there's an icon that looks like a heart under her videos now that you can click for the super thanks. That's awesome. Stacy, good morning. Good to see you.
Yes, Pam. Pam, you're on. We come on at 8:00. 8:00.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock on Wednesday. Oh my God, Pam's coming. Pam's coming on. Pam's coming on. Pam's coming on. I love it when Pam comes on too.
Well, there. Now you just solved your problem, didn't you, Susanna?
I did. I, I did. Because Tania's not going to be there.
She's still in Florida?
She's
Still
still in
traveling?
Florida. Pam is an angel. Oh my God. I'm super excited. Don't thank me. I thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
she's coming back Wednesday night. I just talked to her a little while ago. So she's coming back Wednesday night. She's going to uh, go to her unit that she has there. She's unloading the unit to put inside of a U-Haul. And Pam, you can come on every Wednesday night for all I care. I would love it.
Robin asked
Um,
if she needs to put Pam's face on something.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, so that way we can always have her face on there. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, did something just be born on Jabby's channel?
I don't know. I'm trying to get this 5 item thing named.
Oh, she said, LOL. Yeah, Robin, please. Oh my
Awesome.
God. Oh my God, I am super like stoked, excited. You know, I felt like down in the dumps. Now I feel like, hello.
Good.
Oh my God. Oh, I will come on with you ladies every Wednesday. Oh, I'm literally gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Am I silly? I'm not silly. I'm gonna cry. That is like, oh, I'm sorry, Jenny.
That's all right. That's awesome. Look at that. Robin's in the works. Pam, send her an avatar or picture. No crying. That's right. No crying.
Oh, to the
No
thumb
crying.
down. Oh, oh my God. Okay, I know I'm being a sap right now.
I guess so.
That's okay, as long as I'm happy.
Okay. So, see everybody. It's all about Susanna.
Well, when was it? Never.
At about 9:45 to 9:47 before you came in.
Yeah. Cody. Cody has eyes on me.
Knighting Pam. Pam, you have to
Quick.
be okay being called an angel.
We're not necessarily angels. We're just angels.
I know. So I'm coming back to this because this
Yeah.
five item thing. Am I would people be interested in that? Would not is that something that I'd be wasting my time on?
No, but the thing is that I think you should definitely try it. And I'm just gonna say, I mean, you can name it what you want, but what Cody said, Treasures to Die For, I think is a perfect name.
I like that. Yeah.
I really, really honestly like that name.
Treasures to die for. I do like that. I'm very happy about this coming Sunday. Yeah, I 15th. Jeffrey's birthday is on the 15th. The I like that, Cody. I think we might have a winner there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Treasures to die for. I like that a lot. It brings in the Jabby's treasures. It brings in. Yep, I think that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Cody
All right.
wins.
Yep. Cody won. Yay, Cody! See, two things were born this morning.
That's right.
Isn't it awesome when you have great minds and you
It
put them
is.
all
I mean,
together?
I've said right along. The, I have a lot of ideas, but how to get them, what to take the next step with them, I often need a lot of help because
You know, and what you did was, you put it out there and it gave it life. And I'm going to speak for myself. I'm the type of person that if someone else has a better idea than I do, I bring it on. And I love people's inputs. Oh, Robin, honey, there's no time on that. Whenever. You know that. Whenever. You can put me on the back burner. I'd rather have you put other stuff out there that you're getting in. JJ's here.
better I better idea, better idea,
Yeah,
idea. Robin,
I
don't
do.
forget about me. I know you're busy, but don't forget about me too. Um, better idea. Good morning, JJ. What do you got planned for today, JJ? What are you showing? How far do we have to?
He was saying last night that I don't think it's all going to be jewelry, but there's still some jewelry left that he said that he had.
That's a lot of jewelry.
That's a lot of jewelry. Yep.
Annie, I am dropping your items off at Amy's tomorrow. Look at that. You live down there, you get door to door delivery.
So remember, maybe over a month ago when JJ was on my channel on Oh Susanna, and he went to that crumble cookie store. Do you
Uh,
remember that?
I don't.
So he went inside this cookie store, him and Teresa, and they bought cookies. So yesterday, when I was out with my daughter up in Boston, we were up in at Saugus,
Yeah.
and they have that store there, the crumble cakes. She ended up buying, I think it was 16 cookies or something like that. And it was all these different flavors. And I had raspberry cheesecake, salted caramel cookie, and of course your chocolate chip. It was so good. So good. But the cookies, there's no way. I can't understand how one person can eat a cookie. They're huge.
I don't remember that show. How come I don't remember that show? JJ said treats for Mama Cow.
Yeah, the first time that he saw it, he found cookies in the dumpster because he went inside of a dumpster and he found those cookies
I do
and he
remember
got
that.
Mama Cow. And then the following week he went back, but he went back with Teresa and they went into that store and apparently Teresa got a set of four of those for her birthday. Really? That's awesome. And then he ended up buying, I think, like four cookies for someone that wanted in the chat. And I think it was Mary Catherine that won it in the chat, and he
Okay.
sent it to her.
Oh.
So it was,
Look at that. Bonnie knows when it is, Robin.
yeah, you did a giveaway. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin's birthday's on the 19th. Oh, Robin, what you have in store from Tina is going to be.
Uh,
Tina's been planning this one out.
should she be afraid? A little afraid?
No, not afraid. I think she's gonna laugh about it, but I don't think she should be afraid. And then my birthday's on the 24th.
All these May babies.
I know.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, oh Lord, Robin says. I'm sorting out earrings here to take pictures.
So he has 5 unopened totes I just found and have to get sold. JJ, you're selling them this morning? Yes, John. May 24th, 22nd of January. Cody.
I hope there's some good stuff in there, JJ.
Ooh,
There's
ooh.
always good stuff, but I hope it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Out of the Cypress estate. Okay.
You know, I have a couple of totes too. It's from the Chronicles estate.
Yeah. I have 54 totes of sweatshirts that I'm still trying to get rid of. So they're going on Whatnot. Vintage sweatshirts. That's one of the things that they wanted was vintage clothes. So
Robin, JJ is not Irish. He can't do the jig.
a jig it'll be. See, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, so
Now
does
that
that mean I can ask JJ something for my birthday too?
my birthday's in February, so anyone
Oh, he can do the jig. The cats tried to kill me and the dog with a tote this morning. What? Catalanch and the tote landed on the bed and almost hit us.
oh my goodness.
It'll be a JJ jig.
J, J, JJ Jig. So I'm trying to read the chat and I am listing. I'm trying to get to my 100 items for Friday so that I can get the Snoopy stuff out here today. Remember, everybody, tomorrow at noon, live show, um, previewing the Snoopy stuff all of the Snoopy and Peanuts and Charlie Brown stuff that I'll be selling on Whatnot on September 28th.
Mm-hmm.
The point of tomorrow is to go through things in more detail than I can in the 30-second Whatnot ad and give people a chance to rewatch, go back through, look things up. I will tell you, I have a lunchbox with the tags and the thermos, brand new, never used all the paperwork, and I can't find it. I can't find it on eBay. Goodwill has one on sale, used with the thermos for $40, and that's Goodwill. So I'm not going to start at $40. I'm not going to start anywhere near that really, but as an auction. But I mean, those are the types of items that I have. I have some really great stuff. A lot of kitchen stuff from the 80s, some shirts, well, at least one shirt, some figures, some Danbury Mint things that seem to be popular, a couple plaques, a couple plates. But I'll show that all tomorrow at noon. I'm going to go through everything. It's going to be live. It's going to be a live show. And feel free to ask questions, take notes, whatever. I'll answer anything I can, and I'm going to try to get through everything so that we can all get over to Mr. Buys a Lot at 1:00 or shortly thereafter. So that's today. After this show, in just a few minutes, I have to get organized and get all that stuff out on the table so that I can have it all ready to go tomorrow at noon.
So I went to a Goodwill. I went to many Goodwills yesterday, and one was in Somerville. There was two there actually, and while I was in there and I was paying for my stuff, I looked up and back at the cashier, I saw a Beatles T-shirt, and it said original. It was like 70s T-shirt, and I said to the guy, I says, "How much is that shirt going for?" He's like, "It's going. That's $525." And I said, "What?"
Wow.
He said 525. He's and I was like, "Oh, okay." I says, "That's high." He's like, "Well, it's an original da 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 da." And then I look at it and I'm saying, "But it's double stitched."
Yeah. So it's not. Well,
It,
and JJ just said that the Goodwill down there in Texas is trying to go retail, and it's kind of defeats the purpose. And I agree. They're doing that. So that's it's a two-sided coin because there's so many resellers that say Goodwill is raising their prices and it's so silly. Well, remember, Goodwill is not there for us resellers to get product. That's not their mission. But for those that need to shop, don't do it because of reselling or because they want to. But people that need to shop at a Goodwill, um, you know, aren't shopping retail because of the prices, right? They so if you're gonna charge $20 for something at Target and Goodwill's charging $19.99, it really does defeat the purpose. I agree with that. Now,
mhm.
sure, costs are rising everywhere, fuel costs and labor costs, but there still has to be there has to be an incentive, and maybe they don't need to. Maybe so many of us reseller type people are buying enough inventory where they don't need to be lower priced like that, which again, as JJ alludes to, defeats the purpose in their mission. Um, right? Yeah. So many people have done videos uh, raising the prices. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's hit or miss for me here. Um, I think there's a couple people here around where I am that at the Goodwill that when they price, they either look things up or they know what they're doing. Right? They're in the business themselves somehow because they know the names to look for and they know what they're doing. And then there's other people that, and I call them, the young kids that are working there. They have no idea what some of this stuff is, and I can, if you can get there, you can snag it up cheap. But um, Goodwill, I would say 3 or 4 years ago, Goodwill was on my rotation, my sourcing rotation, 3 times a week because it was on my route back home from the post office. So I would stop, and now it's once every 2 weeks, once a month, maybe. Um, can't can't rely on them for sourcing anymore. I can't anyway, at least not here. What did I miss? Everyone's laughing. Lots of birthdays. Haley was on the 8th. Anyone want a hormonal 17-year-old? Uh, no, I have an 11-year-old that's getting there, and that's enough. Um, hard pass, Bonnie. Yeah,
No, I'll take her.
Susanna will take her.
I absolutely would. Because you know why? I like the challenge.
Right, Cody? That's what I was saying. Cody was saying. So Cody said there are people who legit need the lower prices at Goodwill and places like it. Raising the prices is going to make things even harder on people living in poverty. Right. Um, that is true. That is absolutely true. I agree with that because um, you know, prices are going up, but and places need to make money too, but they need to remember what their mission is and stuff. And I hope people are still getting hope people that need to are still able to go there and get the things they need, the non-perishable things that they need. Um, and it hasn't really gotten so bad where they can't. I hope that's my.
Yeah, JJ, what kind of challenge is it? Because I can deal with kids, but I can't really deal with 50-year-old men trying to. I don't know.
Did you just call JJ 50 years old? I think JJ is younger than I am, to be honest. So
He is.
I'm not
He
50 yet. So
He is. He's a lot younger. Not a lot younger, but he's younger. Definitely. But I like to rack on JJ.
I don't know. A lot younger. I don't think he's a lot than me. I don't think he's a lot younger than me.
He says he's a big kid. I am. I say I am.
Yeah. Is that some Dr. Seuss coming out there, JJ?
Annie, no, I'm not saying Jab. Jabby's actually younger than
Jabby's what?
you're younger than I am.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Hmm.
I had to think about that for a second, but yes, I am.
What year were you born?
76. I am 46.
Yeah, you're out. Definitely. I'm almost 10 years older than you.
See? Teresa
But
would be the one to ask about JJ.
I don't look my age.
I have I have such a hard time now. I can't. I see kids that are my daughter's age in middle school, and some of them look like they're 6, right? And
Hmm.
some of them look like they're 19.
Mm.
And I I have such a hard time with ages now. I can't identify anyone's age, um, unless they're like under 5. Then I'm pretty good, but I
No,
struggle.
and no, he's not old. Absolutely. You know what old is to me, honestly? Uh, Old is when it's not even an age. It's when you're in bed and you can't move. You are, what's the word? Or dead. That's old
That well, yes. I
because
don't.
it doesn't matter. Like my mom was 90 when she passed away last November, but my mother did not look like she was 90. And what is a 90-year-old supposed to look like? She didn't act like she was 90. And what is a 90 supposed to act like? My mother was still full of life. You know what I mean? So to me, she wasn't old.
I agree with you. Age is just a number.
Age is really just a number.
Annie's 1,977 years old. She said. Now that's old.
She was born in 1977.
I know. I'm teasing her.
Oh, I know. My mom was born in 1945, Annie said. My mother was born in 1932? No? Or 31?
Cody
I'm
says
not
she's ancient. Then
She's not ancient.
I is old.
You're not, Annie.
So everybody, I'm going to remind everybody one more time. We're getting to that point. I do want to make sure everyone has a chance to take a breath, get a cup of coffee, do whatever you need to do to get over to JJ's on time, um, and make sure whatever he's selling in those 5 totes and the jewelry today. Um, so the 3 things. So whatnot auction. I'm trying to do jewelry every Friday night. I'm going to have a couple other pop-ups here and there. I will be doing my uh, this Friday at 8:30 on whatnot, and then
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow at noon Eastern is the Snoopy and Charlie Brown preview for the whatnot on September May 28th at 1 o'clock. Um, and Cody, thank you and everybody for their thoughts, because I'm going to try this Treasures to Die For thing. I'm going to work out a thumbnail or something and get that taken care of. And I'm going to start that soon. I got to start moving some inventory, and even if it's 5 items at a time, and we play a little game with the rolling the die to figure out the price, that's how we're going to do it. Um, I really need to take back my room, and which is my selling room here, which is expanded into the next room over, which is expanded into upstairs a little bit. So uh, thankfully, my wife is very supportive of this, but I've got to move this stuff out because um, I just have to. I have to take this back and reorganize a little bit,
Mhm.
um, reorganize the business a little bit. I think so.
And I just want to say too, if you don't mind me saying, guys, if you forget what time any of the shows are, circle back to my community page, and there's the list that I put up yesterday. It gives
Awesome.
you times, and Jabby's on there where he's going to be, and the links to all his shows as well, and everyone else's show. So just circle back to the community page, and I will be on tomorrow on Oh Susanna in our Angels of Auction with Pam, our angel.
That's right.
Yep.
Uh, yeah. So you got a horned angel, as
The horn.
she wants horns on her angel. But
I I think the only one there that doesn't have horns really is Nikki. Everyone else has horns.
of some kind, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Those shows are great though. Those Wednesday night shows are great. Um, any
Yeah.
last thing? Yeah, Cody, thank you. Uh, Need a pic of Pam. Don't forget.
I got it. She already just sent it to me, so I'm going to be sending it over as soon as I get off of here. I'll send it to you, Robin.
All right. With that, if you're staying on YouTube now, head over to JJ for Big Barn, and then after JJ, head over and Mr. Buys a Lot and watch Pam and Brian with whatever they have going today. Always great lots there as well. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to play
Hold
this, and we will see you
on.
tomorrow at noon.
Hold
Tomorrow.
on.
Hold on.
Hold Wait a minute. I got to find it. Where is it? All right. So here it is. And let's share. Guys can't get there? JJ's right here. Here's the link. Click
Thank
on the
you.
link and it'll transport you right over to him.
Awesome.
All righty, guys.
All right.
Ciao.
Have a great day. We'll see you later. Thank you.